Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect Now. What a show we have for you coming up here on Connect Now. I mean, what a show. Like, Connect Now is going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. Yes, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj claims that she said something about the COVID 19. Well, we got the wrong call. All right. Well, we got. No, come on. All right. Nicki Minaj says right here that she wants to get information about the COVID 19 and she thanks to science and doesn't have the facts for the COVID-19, and then she's making up stuff as she go. And Nicki Minaj is in deep, serious trouble with a lot of drama going on with her. We'll talk about that. Also, too, what is this? Asia doll fighting with some trans model about Tiger, or what the trans model said about Tiger, which maybe claims to be untrue. And is we know Fat Joe. Fat Joe caused a little ruckus this past week when him and Ja Rule got together and did their verses. But Fat Joe called some of the women on the stage some dusty, you know what. And Wendy Williams, she's in the hospital. A lot going on with Wendy Williams about her show, what we're scheduling. Could Wendy Williams bounce back before her show premieres? A lot of people saying she's in the hospital as well for her mental health. And Lil Nas X, well, we got some of Lil Nas X right there. That's good. We had to see his face. Lil Nas X releases album Monero and Montero. And Britney Spears gives the finger to critics after she reveals that she's engaged. Yep, Britney Spears engaged. All this and more will Connect Now starts right after this. Hello, everyone. You know what time it is. It's Saturday, and you know what it means. It's Connect Now. Hey, everyone. This is Kendra Dix alongside Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing?
Hey, doing good.
All right. Like I said, join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, Brittany Shea, we gonna get started with the stories that the what's trending right now, and a lot is trending going forward. So let's get started with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj causing a stir after she's been saying that her cousin got the vaccine and said that his testicles got swollen, blue balls or something like that. She's been trying to duck and dodge, not getting vaccinated, and a lot of people are coming at her throat, and she's coming back at them. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on with Nicki Minaj, with her husband being in jail. Well, not in jail, but he's refusing to become a sex offender, which they say he is one. And then this COVID situation. What's going on with Nicki Minaj? Can she rebound from it?
Okay, you explained some of it, but what's really going on is that Nicki Minaj took to Twitter, um, basically answering fans' questions, and it came to a point about the vaccine, and she's not saying she's for or against it. All she's saying is that she just wants to do more research on it to make an informed decision whether or not she's gonna take it. And by her having a kid, and it started with the Met Gala, talking about the Met Gala saying you have to be vaccinated, and it's so many things around it. It's like, well, it's so many untruths that's going on, but you can kind of see her point of view where she's saying, hey, no one should have autonomy over no one's body. You should make your decision whether you want it or not. And
Yeah.
and basically, that's what she was saying. Then it went left when she started talking about her cousin's friend who was finna get married, had took the vaccine and found out he was incompetent or something, whatever. Where basically, you can't produce children, you become sterile. And it just went left from there. And, she been debunked by the Trinidad country, because that's where her cousin's supposedly from. And the Trinidad country came out and said, we don't have no reports of this. Then Joy Reid from MSNBC came out to say, hey, sister, you're doing a disservice to your own people by spreading mistruths. But she didn't say that. She really ain't spread no mistruth. She was just stating her opinion. She didn't know if she felt comfortable or not in getting the vaccine, and she just wanted to do research and tell other people to do research. But I think when she went left, when she talking about my cousin, sister, friend who knows somebody, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, Nikki, girl, now come on now. Just say you just trying to come up with something to make it look good, because you was facing all this Twitter backlash, and you got Tucker Carlson coming to your defense and Candace Owens, and it was just a mess. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I mean, when it came out, and I was like listening to Impressive and Lovely T, and they gave the story about it, saying, hey, this was going on. I'm like, Nicki Minaj in the White House gets involved in it. I'm like, why is she bringing up the White House? She said she got a call from the White House informing her, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
something about she got invited, but the White House press secretary came out and said she did not get invited. Dr. Fauci came out saying that she need to be careful what she say, having a large platform, and Don Lemon coming against her. She telling Don Lemon, trying to make a jab at her, talking about, well, y'all don't know what y'all be eating and putting in your bodies. And she talking about, well, if I would have went there and said about what you be putting in your, you know what, yeah, I'd be wrong. I was like,
you gotta go on say it. He know he
but
openly gay.
yeah. Needless to
So
say, Nicki Minaj was in Twitter and Instagram windmilling. If you know what windmilling means, she was fighting motherfuckers off.
I mean, she started it, so she ought to, you know what I'm saying? Just teach her a lesson now. Just don't try to interact with your fans if you know they gonna go left with.
I think you can interact with your fans, but certain things that that's political or finna be taboo, just leave it alone, because you don't know what side of the aisle your fans are on. They're already trying to be divisive about who who people who are vaccinated, unvaccinated. It's just a mess.
Okay. All right. Nicki Minaj, she knows better, but that's how she rolls. So hey, it is what it is. Speaking of that, Wendy Williams, Brittany, she's been experiencing a lot herself. There's been reports that Wendy Williams is in the hospital trying to get her mental illness back in check. There's been reports that she's been canceling press tours, and also she's been delaying her show. So can Wendy Williams bounce back from this before her show start?
I think Wendy just need to go on like a total hiatus, because she got too many ailments and issues going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She need to get her mental health right. She need to get her physical and spiritual health right, and just come back anew. What you think?
Yeah, but I think the pressure of her, the toll on her going through a divorce that she really didn't want to get out of the marriage, because it looked like her production company told her either the show or your marriage. She chose her marriage because she wanted to keep her money, but I think she kind of unhappy because she wants to still be with Kevin, but she gotta realize like Kevin made his choice. Like he still want to be with you, but you still want to entertain that and keep that going. And you know that it was gonna happen. It was bound to happen sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think she unhappy. She want to be back with Kevin.
Yeah, she can't be with him no more. He with Serena down there in Florida.
Yeah, I think she kind of, and then you can tell she kind of knew what was all going on. She just didn't care. She just looked at Serena like a mistress, because you remember she didn't care about the baby when the baby was born. she made name dropping, and that was it. She kind of like them women, like really like protective of their men, and realize like they men making the ass out of them.
Yeah, she just need to move on. Honestly, ain't nothing you can do. Shit, you ain't want him no more. So what you still crying over spilled milk?
Yep. Well, that's her problem. Also, too, we know that Aaliyah, the late Aaliyah, who died 20 years ago from a plane crash, now her uncle Barry Henderson appeared on Dr. Oz, and he speculates that Aaliyah mom slept with allegedly with R. Kelly while he was with Aaliyah as well. I mean, this R. Kelly situation is getting really crazy because R. Kelly, we know he's been having a trial. What's going on with him? He's fighting for his life. He's fighting for his money, his masters. But now news reports that he's been with Aaliyah. He was sleeping with Aaliyah mama as well. What do you think about all that?
Kelly just a sick, predatory man. Period. Preying on Leah when she was a kid, probably preying on the mama. But the mama, she was old enough to know better. Like y'all, you basically set your daughter out there, and that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mm-hmm.
he ain't no better neither. Ain't no telling what he was doing himself. The uncle.
No, he said something about he had to tell Minister Louis Farrakhan about he didn't know, but I think he had to know. All of them had to know. They just all was in it for the money.
Yep, they try to look the other way.
What they call like look the other way around.
Mm-hmm. They ain't try. They saw it right in their face. They just didn't want to do nothing about it. And then they was the adults in the situation. You should have been protecting her.
Yeah.
She was the kid.
They said Leah was fast too. You know, she was look. She
It don't matter if she was fast or not. When somebody is underage, an adult is taking preying on them, then that's what it
mm-hmm.
is. The adult is preying on them. Cause you know that person is naive. I don't care how fast they is. You don't prey on children.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he said with Dr. Oz. Speaking of that, Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I don't know if it's her husband or her boyfriend, one or two,
Ex
but
husband.
he was. Oh, that was her ex-husband.
Yeah.
Ain't she just got married to the man?
I don't know. That's all I
It
know.
was. It had to be that long.
I really don't know what the fuck going on. I remember he was on Love Hip Hop a couple years ago, but I don't know.
I mean, that was like at least 2, 3 years ago.
Yeah, but hell,
And she
things
just.
change.
Damn. Well, they say that he's been involved in the PP loan scandal. So they had to say that he had to report, go to jail, and he's gonna have to repay some of that money that he got. But they said he spent it on wasteful spending, like cars, trying to make spend on a new business that really didn't get from the ground up. So, what's your thoughts on all that?
My thoughts are this: like I heard he took millions of dollars. Like, sir, you know damn well you ain't had no. They said you have 20 employees. You ain't got no legit ass business. So don't fuck with the government. One thing you don't do is don't fuck with the federal government because they gonna come for theirs and they gonna come with you. And when they come at you, they got all they ducks in a row and your ass is going to jail like he is.
I mean, what would possess him to do something like that, knowing that that's the
Good.
government money? You got to pay that back.
You know, people all about appearances, greed, money hungry, and they'll do anything just to say they have money and the flaunt and they catch up with them. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's kind of was sketchy because I'm thinking like, do Carly Red know about it before all this happened, or was she broken up with him
I think she had broken up with him before the end
and
because
he did all this?
she was trying to insinuate on the show that he was like abusive or something.
Yeah, he look abusive. He look like he physically and emotionally abusive to her.
Yeah, Carla Red, good for her to get out of that because baby, they be trying to implement her on some shit.
Yeah. Also, too, the MTV Video Music Awards was this past week. Doja Cat hosted the Video Music Awards. What is this?
The James and the Giant Peach worm.
Why would she dress like that?
She's trying to be quirky. She already quirky. And that's Doja Cat. We just gonna say that. That's just her.
Yeah,
She's
she
very
don't like.
talented artist, but baby, she is quirky.
She don't like black men. She like white men.
Well, that's her prerogative. Well, that's her prerogative.
Well,
Yeah, she sit up there with a hat chair. A hat chair.
well, they said Doja Cat caused some controversy after we know her and SZA were trying to accept a award. She never gave SZA the time or day to thank who she needed to thank, but SZA's daddy made a point like, hey, SZA should have spoke too.
Yeah. I think she could have gave her a little something to say. I don't know. Doja Cat was probably trying to hard the spotlight. That's what it was.
Okay, now. Well, what you think about Doja Cat hosting the MTV Awards? She performed and host.
I thought she did all right. It wasn't nothing to go home about. It was
I
okay.
didn't know. I didn't know the CW. The CW. I watched it on the CW.
Oh, really? It came on CW?
Yeah, it came on the CW. I thought it was gonna be on CBS, but it came on CW.
Oh, okay.
So I was in the newsroom and the war room. They got all the screens of different stations, and they got CW. So my station is like a CBS/CW station.
Right, okay.
So yeah. Also, too, Ja Rule and Fat Joe did verses this week, playing out their old hits and their old classic hits. Fat Joe with what that song he did, Lean Back and then Get It Poppin' with Nelly, and Ja Rule with Let Me Know, what the song he did with Ashanti, Always on Time. They
Yeah.
all sing those melody hits that we know and love from the early 2000s, and you can tell they all had a great time here. Remy Ma, Ashanti, Nelly. They say Nelly and Ashanti Britney was trying to Nelly was trying to hook back with Ashanti, but Ashanti gave Nelly a good pat. But they was once in a relationship, but they no longer in a relationship no more. What's your thoughts on Nelly trying to rekindle an old flame?
I always thought Nelly and Shanti was a cute couple, but if she not interested in it, then that's her prerogative. I feel like Ashanti probably got burned by Nelly. I ain't talking about like a STD burn. I'm talking about like like burned, like heartbroken. Ain't no telling
Mm-hmm.
what Nelly did because she said on her Instagram live she was saying that it's a gray area between the two of them, and she said she don't want to be back with them, but who knows? Sometimes you be wanting that old thing back.
But they said she with Flow Rider.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit, she ain't going back. She ain't going back.
But they saying Flow Rider don't want to be Flow Rider, like they don't want to be shown together, but Ashanti
Out
want
of
to be shown. But it's like Flow Rider or something.
trying to keep it private.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the big story of this matter during the verses was Fat Joe calling Vita, who was a Murder Inc. rapper, and Lil Mo Dusty Bees. So what's your thoughts on Fat Joe can't keep his mouth shut by just calling women out like that?
And then he called him Dusty Bees and something about crack house or some shit.
Yeah. I'm thinking like who was in the crack house?
Right. I
I'm
felt
thinking
like
like
that
Lil
was, huh?
I said who was in the crack house? That's kind of disrespectful towards Lil Mo and Vita, because I wouldn't hope not to think Lil Mo was in no crack house. I hope not to think that.
I don't know. But whatever, he was wrong for that.
Yeah.
Fat Joe getting away with a lot of things. They been letting him get away with saying the N word for forever, and now he up there calling women dusty bees and crack house. Oh hell no, Fat Joe. He wrong for that. He wrong as hell for that.
Yeah.
And then River Ma trying to defend him. Girl, sit your ass down before you go back to prison. Shit. If you go back to prison, can't
Yeah.
defend a motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. If you know he was wrong, and I know true enough that's your friend, but you should have told your friend he was fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. You don't be calling the women out their name. They ain't did shit to you.
Hmm. Speaking of more rappers, other rappers, Ti and Tiny can finally take a break after L.A. judge dropped the case that accuser had accused them of having something drugging her. They said that it was out of the statute of limitations. So T.I. and Tiny can feel relieved. What's your thoughts on T.I. and Tiny over this victory over the accuser who waited too long to make the charges?
I think that, of course, Tiana probably happy about it, so they ain't got to be facing no real, consequences of it. And then they better hope that they better be a statute of limitation for the cases in Atlanta. That's all I got to say. That's in a whole nother state.
Yeah. Okay.
What you
Speaking
think?
of that, well, you like I said, T.I. and Tiny, this a victory for them at this moment, but like you said, only we waiting the Georgia case and see how they're gonna play out because like I said, we've been hearing rumors about or with orgies together,
Or just
threesomes and drugs and all this stuff. I mean, it's alleged, but we have to see. But for the victim, why would you wait 10 years? You should have just done it right then and there when it happened.
wait.
Some
Well, you got to understand is people could be quick to say, well, why they ain't do it this, do it that. But sometimes that person may be scared to do anything. You see what I'm saying?
mm,
Because they might feel like they might face immediate, swift
repercussions.
repercussions for speaking out. So that
Hmm.
person has to come out when they feel comfortable to and ready to do so. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Sometimes people are different. Some people may want to do something and get done to it right away, and some
Hmm.
people they don't know how to feel and how to react to something like that, and they wait till they feel the courage and comfortable to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or when
Hmm.
other people speak out, that's when other people want to come out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, 10 years, you could have, I understand too. We like, you never know what person going through with the guilt and stuff. So I understand that, but now it's like ain't nothing they can do now. The court, the system could have worked for you if you would have stepped up a little bit early.
But they may not get them on like civil charges. I mean, criminal charge, but you get civil,
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. If you got to get,
punitive damage.
yeah, if you got to get money out of them, get money out of them, but you still kind of feel that guilt of just taking the money.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's up to that person how they
Okay.
want to get them.
Yeah. Speaking of that, also too, Jeannie Mai, there's been reports that she might be pregnant. What's your thoughts on Jeannie Mai and Jeezy might be expecting a kid very soon?
I think she is. She trying to hide too much shit, and she been gone for a minute. Like she ain't been on TV. She ain't been on her show on YouTube. She been talking all that. I don't want no kid. I don't want a kid. But and then here she go, pregnant. I ain't mad at her. If you having a baby, you know, do it for you. I feel like Jenny Mine, she remind me of one of them girls that whatever man she whatever woman they want her to be. That's what she give me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when she was with Freddie, she act like I don't want a little country life. I don't want no kids. I don't want that age, this, that. And all that shit there. Then she got with G's and I love my hip hop and I love black meat and black men and this shit there. Baby, she'll pick me. And people don't want to say it, but she's a pick me.
Pick a nigga, pick a like something.
Nah, pick me. Like like I said, she's whatever a man want her to be.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever
She a
she just
pretty
falling
girl.
through.
Don't get wrong, she a pretty. But
Yeah.
she'll pick me.
She just like she falls and suits wherever he do, she do.
Yeah, whatever he want her to be or do, shit, what she gonna do? She'll pick me.
But basically submissive.
Yeah, no, that's different. Cause a pick me, baby, they desperate, child. They desperate. They'll do
They're
anything
like
that
one
man
I
want them
could
to do.
they're like one I could pick me.
Yeah, we know some pick me's, but okay. That's
All
your
right.
prerogative.
All right. Speaking of that Asian doll, she's with Tiger, but she comes Asian doll now snaps back at some YouTuber named Nikki
Dragon.
not Dragon over some video about we're not even gonna say it on this show,
Yeah, I
on
already
this
know.
program, but Nikita Dragon called out Tiger and saying that Tiger wanted her, but Tiger's rebuke came saying that he just wanted her for a video to discuss.
No, he
And
wanted her. No
but that's
damn
what he
video.
said. That's what he what?
He ain't want no damn video with her. He wanted a video with her for OnlyFans, probably.
He
Shit.
wanted you think Tiger would want I mean look at this other woman right here on the left.
Black China, Asian doll is not dating Tiger. What happened is Asian doll got mentioned in the video from Nikita. Nikita trying to say Asian doll is biting her. She trying to say like the transgender people like to call biological women cisgender. Talking about cisgender women want to be like me. No, you want to be like cisgender women. You know what I'm saying? Talking about
Mm-hmm.
and Nikita's known for blackfishing, and she tries to emulate a black woman. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But she's trying to say black women want to be like her, and that's a whole fucking lie. You know what I'm
So
saying?
Nikita was biologically born a man, right?
Yeah, so a little Asian boy,
Well,
Nick
what the
Dragon.
I got the I know I just want to do research on this. I mean, this motherfucker looking like a woman.
I know, good plastic surgery.
This
That's
motherfucker
all.
look like I mean, you could have been a woman.
Yes, good plastic surgery. Okay, that's it.
Oh my God, what in the hell is this world going through?
And then Tiger basically was in her DMs, but you know, Black China came out a while back and said Tiger like transgender women anyway. So I don't know, Jen.
Oh man, for real. The
Yeah,
baby mama calling him out.
yeah, Black China called him out.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't with Rob no more, is it?
She ain't with nobody. I don't think she with some black man, but I don't know who it is. But she ain't with none of her
And
baby dad.
she ain't even the one. She ain't even the one who went to Miles.
No, she with somebody, but I don't know who she with. Black China go through men
Like
you
roaches.
like soap, child. I don't know.
Damn.
Draws.
Okay. Speaking of that, Rihanna. A lot of people are saying Rihanna might be pregnant, but with ASAP. I mean, look at a lot of people also made comments about ASAP Rocky. It looked like he got Captain Crunch on his
He do.
Captain Crunch. But do you
Okay.
think Rihanna pregnant?
Yep.
Well, why is she trying to hide it?
Sometimes for women, you have to make sure you make it through a threshold,
Mm-hmm.
trimester, basically. So once you make it through, I think
3 months. The first trimester, 3 months.
first trimester, and you know that
Mm-hmm.
baby's still there, then they'll
Mm-hmm.
probably announce it because you don't want to announce you're pregnant and then something happen.
Oh yeah.
So that's why you keep that private. Keep that private till you make it through your trimester.
Oh okay.
Yeah, that's what that is. Cause
Mm-hmm.
some women can announce that they pregnant and they can miscarry or anything can happen. Not to say that happened to her, but I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what it is. They sometimes you have to make sure you gotta make sure that baby fully developing, and you know that's what I think.
Okay. Well, Lil Nas X, we had a picture of him, but boy, they had the VMAs or something. I don't know why. But he released his new album Montero, and he's just doing a video collection. Have you seen most of all the singles from the video?
I seen some last night Montero show or some shit where he's pregnant and premiered a video.
Yeah,
Child,
I saw that.
this all is propaganda and for attention. Like right here, he looking like sexy chocolate. What that man name was for
Randy Rossi.
yeah, sexy chocolate.
Then,
That's what everybody was saying. I'm like,
then they saying too, he looked like he was trying to pay homage to Lil Kim.
He looked like Lil Kim and Lil Richard put together.
Yeah.
Recipe Lil Richard. That what he was
But
giving.
but it was some video. It was like something in the football. I said, "Fuck this! I can't see this no more." And he took it there.
My thing is, y'all, everybody know by now, Lil Nas X gonna do something, you know, like he be saying that gay ass nigga, he gonna do something gay. So why everybody be like so surprised? Like at this point, I'm not even surprised when I watch this shit because I'm used to it.
Yeah, you used to it, but I'm just saying you got kids, and then too, when he first came out with Old Town Road, he had just about everybody with a song, and then all of a sudden he did 360 and decided he wanted to take it there.
Yeah, I just think that he probably just like once he came out, he came all the way out. He was like, shit, either y'all gonna accept it or you don't. That's all. That's what I get from it.
So what you think? What you think about other VMA performances like Chloe Bailey?
Yeah, I liked her performance. She did real good. At some parts, I was like, damn, is she being possessed? And was she acting?
By her mentor Beyonce.
Yeah, she believe me, if she got the queen mentoring her, she gonna make it.
Okay.
Her and Halle. But I think
Yeah.
Halle is more
It's
conservative
conservative.
than she is. Even though Halle been dressing kind of, sexy a little bit, but she ain't
Yeah.
as out. She ain't like they sisters. Of course, they different. So, but I just think she could do what she wants. She grown, so
All right. And finally, Britney Spears is finally engaged. Britney Spears engaged to Samuel. I'm sorry. And Britney Spears showing that diamond ring that Sam brought for her. They said it's gonna be Britney Spears' third marriage.
well, she got to get a prenup, child. Don't get pregnant by him. Don't do a Kevin Federline. That motherfucker might do a Kevin Federline on her ass. She got to pay his ass child support.
That's fucked up. And then I think Octavia Spencer made a joke saying make him sign a prenup, and then he came clapped back at her and said, "I'm gonna have an ironclad prenup."
But hell, she wasn't lying. I think she probably should have kept that to herself. You know how these folks is. These people sensitive. You can't say shit online for real. I was thinking
That's,
that. I said, damn, I hope she get a prenup.
I mean, yeah, her family raked her dry. Shit. What makes you
Okay.
think he gonna rake her? What you think he gonna rake her dry?
Her family took damn near most of her money. She had about $300 million. She down at 60.
I
Said, damn.
this is what they gonna happen. They gonna get married, and then he probably got some young thing around, and he gonna dump Britney Spears, and then he gonna get spousal support out of the woodwork from her.
Child, we don't know. That could be. That's
That's
what the
why
last one did. That what the last one did. Kevin
yeah,
Federline.
that's what Impressive had said. Impressive said Britney Spears need to watch her back.
She do. All these folks is after that girl money. It's like, damn, do anybody have genuine care and love for her besides loving her damn money?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I just hope she just don't end up like her fellow pop singers like Whitney and Michael. I just hope she just
Yeah.
don't do nothing crazy to do something she'll later regret.
I don't think she will. Because she been this strong throughout this whole, uh
Yeah,
thing she been going through. So
yeah. Well, wish her the best.
hmm
All right, they're gonna end Connect now for this week. So for me being Kendrick with Brittany Shay, we are out.
peace.